Hey everybody, I'm Bret Shuford. This is another episode of Broadway Life, and today we have a special guest, Christian Dante White. I met Christian when he was doing Hello Dolly with my husband, Steve and Hannah. Stephen is no longer doing Hello Dolly, but Christian still is. And currently, you're playing Cornelius.
Yes.
But you initially have been the understudy.
Yes.
I remember when you went on with like no rehearsal.
It was nuts, but it happened. It was great. No one died.
What do you remember, like if you have flashes of memory? Because I know, like, first time I've gone on as an understudy, usually I don't remember much because it's sort of a wash. But there's little things I remember. What do you like remember?
I just remember like hitting all the finish line points till I really got to the finish line. Like I remember doing like the hat shop scene, being in the closet like, okay, I did that. Okay, now I just have to get through the beginning of Act 2. Okay, now I have to get through the big monologue. You know, I just remember those like moments where I just finished and like, okay, we got through this. We can do this. We can do this. Like I will get to the wizard. So
okay, wait. So now talking about that.
Yeah.
Tell us about The Wiz, because you did The Wiz with Ashanti.
I did.
And that was at City Center?
It was. I got my equity card through that. And I was fresh from tour. I'd only done one show, the Hairspray Non-Equity Tour as Seaweed, and I went through like probably 8 callbacks for the show. And I was hired to be in the ensemble and understudy the Scarecrow because I had 1 credit, so they were like, I remember my auditions, I remember I sat and I was like, oh my god, everybody in this waiting room is on my iPod. Like, they were like the heavy hitter, like people like I looked up to. But again, I guess it's that just cool, calm, collective. I was just gonna go and do my thing.
Well, you're also really freaking talented. You have this beautiful voice.
I mean, yeah.
There's that. So talk more about the Black community within the theater, because I think one of the things that, if you don't follow him on Instagram, you should. Because I find your especially in your stories, are so inspirational. You're always posting amazing inspirational photos of people who are in the entertainment industry, who are leaders, who are strong, and amazing quotes. So what does it mean to you to be a part of that community, and where do you see that community going right now?
It means a lot to me. I'm proud to be a part of that community. I'm proud to be a Black actor in New York. There's a reason a lot of people ask me about my stories and things that I post. When I go through Instagram or magazines or TV, the majority of what I see are white people. And so I try to, if people are looking at my Instagram, to show the other shapes, sizes, and colors that are out there, because my first Broadway show, the Scottsboro Boys, mentors that came into my life, really taught me not only to be an actor, to be an activist, because it's important for us, and it's what you're doing as well, not only being an actor, but being an activist through things like this. We have to create and uplift our community and have a voice beyond what we do on stage or on TV, film. That's what art is. We should be reflecting the community. Where is it going? I think the answer is by creating more, and I feel like people are creating more, and I feel like people are opening doors and being an actor and being an activist.
So I have this little phrase I like to use called "feed the human," because I think what happens a lot of times is we get very caught up in our craft, and then things happen, like a show closes, or we don't get the job, and sometimes that well is just dried up because we didn't do the things that make us human in between. I think it's super important that we find those things that feed us outside of what we do, because we're more than what we do. So what are the things you do that sort of feed you outside of the business?
I work out 4 to 5 times a week with a trainer. Follow Lenny Haley Fitness.
Put in the description.
He is this amazing 60-year-old bodybuilder, and I love him to death. Tuesday through Sunday, my days are so like calculated and planned, so I make it a point that Sunday night I be spontaneous. So I don't make any plans, there's no work. I just say, this business hurts sometimes, so it's important to have that balance. Again, I keep saying balance, 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 but it's so important because You can't let the show or whatever you're doing be your life. You have to be your own life. Do it with love, but love yourself more. Ooh, that's good. I like that.
Do it with love, but love yourself more.
It sounds like something RuPaul would say.
How would you tell someone to live their best Broadway life?
Be a nice person, enjoy it, be kind, and do something while you're up there. Inspire someone.
Where do you want people to find you? Instagram?
Instagram is the best because my stories are amazing.
Yeah,
I will say.
Go see him in Hello Dolly. Subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up if you liked it.
Live your best Broadway life.